Okay, in this video I want to talk about another thing that I have seen that some would call a narcissistic flea, something bad behaviors you can pick up from a narcissistic, abusive, toxic, dysfunctional, whatever you want to call it, type person. And this is the second. I just did a video on my first, but this is the second one, and they're kind of tied together. Okay, and in this one I'm going to use myself as an example. Usually you see that I'm driving around and I'm doing, while I'm driving, I'm doing my videos. Now, the thing that I use, I don't even know what you call it, is on the windshield. I'm not holding the camera. I used to do them like that because I'd have a really small camera. It was easy. This one's not. But it has the camera on it. So I'm not holding the camera and I'm driving. And this, just for the record, I'm in my car. And the car's windshield, the way it is, you see how up you are, And it also, I don't drive with it because it just showed me in the last video, it popped it off of the windshield. Hit my knee, one of my knees, I hurt both of my knees just last week. So that wasn't good. So it wouldn't be good to be driving down the road and it pops off the windshield. Plus it's real, it's the heat. So anyway, that was just a little side, just in case you want to know. Because it goes along with this whole video. Okay. Now, as you can imagine, since I've been doing videos like this for a long while, months and months, maybe over a year. Yeah, it has been over a year. When I'm driving down the road doing a video, that you can imagine I've had people tell me that I shouldn't do that. First of all, it's not illegal. There's the only place here, and it might be where you are, but here it's not. The only place here that it is in a school zone. Now, they're making changes starting September where a person can't text while driving. Okay, and Adam says, how are they going to know? But yeah, I haven't heard it. I haven't read it, so I don't really know. But that's texting. That's not videoing. So people need to know that it's not the same all over. Where that you can or can't. Okay. And there are countries where that's very common. Anyway, but I have people tell me that, okay, or they make what I feel is a bit of a passive-aggressive kind of comment, and then basically that's what they're saying, but it goes something along the line of that it makes them nauseous, or so they're not going to finish watching the video because that I dared to do that. They've said things like that. Basically, you have to trust me, it's passive-aggressive. And the passive-aggressive behavior is rather often, not always, but narcissistic. It could be a flea. Okay. But yeah, I get told that. I've had comments about it. Several comments. Yeah. So. And while I'm at it, I recently had a comment about that. I've had several, let me say. And this person made a list of the things that I needed to do to improve my video so this person could see it right. And it wasn't just about the driving. It was about how I needed to do my videos all around. Well, that and all the others got the same response from me. And my response was block, delete. Okay? If they are going to have a problem with me doing my videos the way I'm doing them, they don't need to be watching them. Okay, you can also just set the phone or look away from the computer and listen. You don't have to watch the video. You don't have to watch the visual part. But no, so what does that tell me? What does it tell me? Well, some would sum it up, it's a troll. It's somebody who's a hater, a basher, a troll, whatever you call them. And they're just going to continue to do that. They want others to see that this is wrong. But they're also control freaks. Control freaks. That's what we used to call them. These days it'd be narcissists. And they want to be able to tell people, I know how to live. That's what they're saying. And so they're telling you, you have to go by what I say. You have to go by my rules, the way I see it. And that's how they're doing it. They can do it in a passive-aggressive manner, or they can do it straight out. You're going to go to them. You're going to go by their rules. I don't need that in my life. And I think they don't realize how much power they're giving you back and how much power you're taking over your own life, your power and control. And it's a good thing each and every time you click that block, delete. You block them, you delete their comment, however it works on whatever social media you're on. It's giving you power to control who is in your life and who's not. Okay, so if somebody is telling anybody who's done videos, I think a lot of people have had this kind of response, from trolls. Well, I know a lot of people have trolls. I'm not sure what the response is that they get from these trolls. Not everybody talks about them. They just, mention that a troll ran across them. But yeah, I'll block, delete them. I don't know if on YouTube, somebody had told me that if you block them, their comments will still show up and other people can see them. I don't know if that's true. I know they can still watch your videos if they want to, but their comments are not getting through to me. So I'm not going to see their comment because I blocked them, Anyway, I really do see that. It's taking your power back. Now, what they're doing is trying to take your power from you. But instead, it's working against them because they're not. You're getting your power back. But, of course, some people would say, well, they're getting what they want because they could go around spreading hate and saying hateful things. And you had to at least read it or something. You develop a tough skin whenever you do videos. Yeah. Because you're going to have a lot of that kind of thing. A lot of people finding anything, with your videos. Find anything to make a complaint about. It's just block, delete. That's the solution. But anyway, I'm using this as an example of another flea that some people may pick up, and some people it's not a flea. Some people it is just flat out narcissistic. Okay, them being narcissistic type person, I don't know anybody who's been diagnosed, but yeah, because they believe that everybody in the world should follow what they say. How do they say to do it? It can be a flea. You might not realize, that people say, well, you should tell somebody if they're doing something that might be dangerous. Do you know that you probably do something like this yourself? And that is, you're driving down the road with a passenger in your car and you're talking to that passenger. Should you be? Should I say that is dangerous because it's distracting to you? That's the same thing as having I don't need to justify it, but it's the same thing. I'm trying to point this out as a point as having a camera and I'm talking to the camera. It's the same thing. In fact, the camera where it's located is going to be where in my line of on the side of where I'm facing, straight forward, driving. How many people have seen people look over at the person sitting next to them or somebody in the back while they're driving? That is more dangerous. Mine, however, the camera's right underneath my rear view mirror. It's kind of like having an additional front view mirror. I mean, a front view mirror. Because I'm not videoing myself, as you notice. I'm not that. Anyway, so I don't have to be that on camera as often as I used to be. I used to be on camera, but I don't care for it anymore. I like people to see what I see. Anyway, so yeah, but they probably sit there and chit chat with the person they're driving with, or they're on the phone talking to somebody. It's just as distracting, but they've put it in their head that they are somehow somebody who needs to say what you're doing is wrong. And what they're doing is for their own ego. See, there's a difference between, helping people out and say, that might not be a good behavior, like this video. And a difference between that and just hurting people, like trolls do. Because they feed that narcissistic, they get their narcissistic supplies, people call it, by doing so. Even if the person doesn't respond or anything, it's just that they want to get that hate out, that hate that they have inside of them. So they spew, they spew this kind of hate. Anyway, there's a hummingbird over there in my little squirrel moment, but it was a hummingbird. It was so cute. And that was also something that person said. They don't want to hear me talk about these distractions. It was hilarious. I just kind of skimmed it, but I saw, 1, 2, 3, 4, the actual number. And it was like, if that person is somebody who just has a narcissistic flea, picked up one, really, check that. Check yourself on that. If you're going to sit there and tell somebody, and of course the account did not have any, they have never made any videos, which only tells me it's probably more than likely someone who does make videos, but they're using a fake account, to go around, telling everybody how they're doing everything wrong, because they believe they're doing everything right. So, but yeah, I got a video I need to make about somebody letting me know that she does that. It was a big one. I actually did make the video and then I deleted it, but yeah, it was a big stink. She went around spreading some hate. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video, but I think you see what I'm saying, and I'll talk to you on another video. But if you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, share on your own social media if you feel like it. As long as it's good. Talk to you later. Bye.